Bless Unleashed is a brand new MMORPG made in Unreal Engine 4 that should be releasing on Steam as a free-to-play game sometime in the first half of 2021. Remember the dumpster fire that was Bless Online? Well, that game was shut down and Bless Unleashed went into development shortly after, initially touted as an Xbox One exclusive. A year or so later, and here we are gearing up for the PC release. I covered the beta version of the Bless Unleashed console version about 18 months ago, and absolutely hated the combat, so let's see if the devs have actually improved the game for PC. But first, a quick word from today's sponsor. Skyforge is a sci-fi action MMORPG that as of February 4th will be releasing for free on Nintendo Switch with a 2-day head start on February 2nd for players who purchase the starter, deluxe, or ultimate bundles from the Nintendo eShop. Enter the breathtaking world of Aeon, where you'll play as an immortal with epic celestial powers. Group up with other players around the world to take on a mixture of both PvP and PvE content using Skyforge's dynamic action combat system that's been optimized specifically for Nintendo Switch. Unlike other MMOs, Skyforge allows you to instantly switch between up to 18 unlockable classes, each of which have their own unique playstyles, aesthetics, and specialities. You will also explore a universe of over 100 interstellar locations with a mix of open world environments and smaller instances. So if you're ready to enter a world where sci-fi and fantasy meet, then click the link in the description below to be one of the first to play Skyforge on Nintendo Switch. Players who complete the tutorial before March 6th will receive 6 free cosmetics, so don't miss out, whip out your Switch and prepare for Skyforge today. Bless Online 2 Electric Boogaloo. 5 classes: the Crusader, Berserker, Ranger, Mage, and the Priest. Last time I played this game I picked a Berserker, but it was very clunky. I'm really hoping they've improved the combat for all classes. I'm going to be a Crusader. 2 choices of races, the human or the Ipin. Certain classes also allow you to be an elf. Berserkers can only be the Varg race. A few different presets to choose from as a starting point. This looks kind of cool. Bushy beard. Lots of different sliders as you'd expect from a modern MMO. Bloody hell, we can make it moist as fuck if we want. Calm down, ladies. Kenshiro, let's go. Got ourselves a little intro cutscene. Story related to gods or something. Giant fuck off planet in the sky. Graphics maxed out, spawned in the world. Looks like we're equipped in full endgame gear. I'm a very shiny boy. My big hope for Bless Unleashed is that they've made the combat less clunky. It was so fucking clunky the first time I played it. If they've addressed that, then I'm going to be very happy. Do I have a right click? I do. Okay. Spacebar is dodge. So let's use our skills. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. I do think the combat feels a bit better than what I can remember it feeling right off the bat. How's this rock doing? Big damage. Let's stun him. When the target is going to do an attack that stuns you, he lights up, I guess. And then you can dodge it. Dodge this, because he's just lit up. Oh, we got hit by it anyway, my bad. And they summon the big boss. I remember fighting this boss the first time I played this game, and he constantly knocked me down. This boss fight should be a real test of the combat. I know it's really early for me to say this, but it definitely feels better already than the first time I played the game. I don't know if they've made the combat more responsive or counter-attack into big damage, and he's dead. And we wake up from the bed. After seeing the improved combat, I'm going to go forward with a little bit more optimism, I think. Intro experience is completely different from what I remember. I really wish scrolling in on my mouse wheel would zoom the camera in, but I think this is a fixed camera game, unfortunately. Let's follow this animal kid. Where you taking us, Foy? My prediction for what's going to happen, there's going to be some kind of demonic invasion, because this intro experience is way too happy. There's bloody fireworks going off in the air, the colours are vibrant, everything's good. Something's gonna go wrong very soon. Someone has given a cat a weapon and trained it to be a guard. Typical MMO intro experience of being an errand boy. The city has infinite fireworks. What are they even celebrating? Do we just have fireworks going off for the hell of it? Poor bastards who live here aren't getting any sleep, are they? Big Dons here. Level 3, flexing and no one's even watching. Very intense lighting. Leave the temple. I'm guessing something's gonna go wrong. Pressing the F keys allows me to do some emotes. Nice little dance. Another cutscene. We're about to have some drama.
Gideon!
Gideon? Is that an ex-boyfriend of hers? We're gonna have a mage off, are we? I guess she was the one that dumped him. Fuck. This is pretty much what I predicted. Oh god, he's summoning demons now. Okay, I guess we need to escape the island. Let's deal with the demon invasion, I guess. So I'm actually kind of limited on my abilities again. Okay, he's not playing. Oh, we got saved by a griffin. The cutscenes really weren't that bad at all. It was just the frame rate that was an issue. And they have voice acting and stuff. Like, I've got a good idea of the story, and we've awoken from another bed. This was the intro area that I remember. So they've just added an extra section. So if you go idle for long enough, you get some kind of screenshot mode. That's pretty cool. Blaze through the intro questing, feed the farmhand, cook around the fire, get blessings, sit and share food. That's kind of cute. Diego's griffin looks like he's given up on life. Can I kill this goat? Fuck you. Ooh. You're a smart goat. The combat kind of feels similar to New World now. Now I can heal the griffin, and he's a happy boy again. So you can zoom in and out, but you need to actually do it through an options menu in this game. That's a little bit more immersive. I don't know why I love playing with zoomed in cameras so much. It's not always practical. Open the treasure chest. Giant world boss monster that's being zerged by like 40 players. My frame rate is surprisingly good attacking this thing. Absolute clusterfuck though. I'm guessing this thing gets more HP based on the number of players attacking it. It's always cool to have little world bosses like this at the start of a game, just to remind you that you're playing an MMORPG. Got myself some green gloves. Of all the times Bless has failed and people are still willing to give it a shot, that just shows you how hungry the MMO community is for a new game. Oh, is that an invisible barrier? Bro. No. On we go. 5 of us all running down the same road. Let's buy a wolf for our first mount. This game has a lot of mounts. Common, rare, epic, and legendary. Don't tell Asmongold. So to equip my mount, just press X. And here he is, my wolfy boy. If I press control, the mount can jump. He can also sprint if I press shift. I have to loot every single one of these treasure chests because they're triggering my OCD. Time to be a fish merchant. Okay, Mr. Red. Stabber. Some of these attacks feel pretty fucking impactful. Alright, love. Nice party trick. Cartographer. Bring me map fragments and I'll restore the treasure map. That's cool. It seems as though treasure hunting's a thing in this game. I like that. I feel as though the whole concept of treasure hunting hasn't really been fully explored in MMOs yet. Other than old school RuneScape, I can't think of another MMO that did treasure hunting particularly well. Only one person can investigate the chest at a time. Looks like we're queuing up. Get back here, faceless thug. Jumper. Big damager. Level 5. Looks like I found some mining resources. Kill wolves for wolf meat. Oldest quest in the MMO book. Let's kill these ugly ass insects. Grab my rewards from the mailbox. There's so many players around and this is just the starting area. Little cutscene before going into the dungeon. She's a tall lass, isn't she? I bet she's from the Netherlands. Solar Strike. What does that do? I don't know. I guess you get away from it. Ouch. And she's dead. That's the first boss down. Giant treasure chest. This is a busy hunting ground. Big damager. Now I'm in a group of 3 and we're questing together. Level 6. I just did a regional quest and now it's on cooldown for a while. Now I'm going to learn about enhancing equipment. Just got given a way better weapon. Let's upgrade it even more. So we killed a bunch of mobs and now a boss has appeared and I'm bloody dead. Okay, I underestimated that. I haven't upgraded any of my skills yet. Learned something new. I should make short work of these mobs. I've just had some really big upgrades. I'm getting a lot of XP from mob grinding. I have a feeling that at some point, that's what questing's going to become in this game. The devs could definitely do something to make the game more aesthetically pleasing. Like this giant red text for all of those mobs, it's a little bit unnecessary. There needs to be some customization options to get rid of this big ugly text. Black hair, yellow beard. Interesting choice. Now I've unlocked fast traveling to the teleposts. Piss off, insect! Thank you for letting me finish what I was doing, insect. Fuck, we just one-shot that thing with one ability. Fuck you, invisible barrier. Can you just mind your own business? Smash eggs. One-shot it all. Yes! That's what we like to see. Alright, let's go back here and call it a night. And we fall from the sky. Got to teleport here. And we fall from the sky again. I'm not sure if that's cool or a little bit scuffed. Looks like our friend's been killed. Looks like we're going to learn to fish now. Press F to start fishing. Left click. We've got a little bar that we can release. Oh, what did I do wrong? Guess I need to hold down left click when it's biting. There it is, okay. Guess you let go of reel in when there's an exclamation mark. Makes sense. You wouldn't want to break the line, right? Okay, and we got a fish. Harvest some pumpkins. Level 8. Shield crash, big AoEs. Something that does piss me off about the combat in this game is your attack direction doesn't change as you move the camera. So if I start doing my combo and I'm facing this direction, me moving the camera this way doesn't change where I'm attacking, and that feels really weird. To change your attack direction mid-combo, you actually need to stop attacking, press the arrow key, and physically look the other way. They should really change that. Combat-wise, I guess the closest game to this would be New World, but in New World, your attacks do change direction based on where your camera's facing. I can use the bonfire to salvage items. Let's do that. I've got all of these quests, but you can only track 2 quests at once. 400 IQ UI design, by the way. I'm sorry to say this, but whoever the UI designer is at Round 8 Studios, dude's done a terrible job, like, making this game work for PC. It's just pure fucking console UI. Feels like shit. Anyone with a brain that's playing the game can tell you that. Oh, but wait. The quest isn't fucking tracked. What absolute window licker decided it was a good idea that we can only track 2 quests at a time? How do you come to that conclusion? Shield bash, shield crash. And that's the boss defeated. Now we're destroying the crystal and we're putting these ghouls to rest. Expecto Patronum. That's a creepy looking boss. Oh, we're frozen. That's not good. Press S. I'm gonna die to a boss this time. I'm gonna contribute like a good hero. Good fight, Corrupted Treant. Big jump. Oh, help with the AoEs. Keep looting the treasure. Charged attack. I actually really like this class. It's pretty fun. That's level 9. Now the game wants me to obtain memory fragments so I can receive a blessing. A little bit upset they chose to use the word memory fragment. That's giving me PTSD from Black Desert. This is a fucking cool boss. This is what we like. Big, giant-ass monsters that don't really fit entirely on our screen. So now I've got the 3 memory fragments. Now what? Unlock blessing. What's this gonna do? These blessings actually change your abilities. Brilliant place to store the unicorn blood. Incredibly rare resource. Let's just leave it in the middle of the fucking camp, shall we, lads? Chopping my first tree down. You're about to get big damaged. Next we're destroying the traps so they can't poach unicorns anymore. Level 10. Suspicious farmhand. Can we one-shot him? Oh. Jumped the gun a little bit on that one. I didn't realise, but some of these quests have time limits, and if the time limit expires, then you fail. Didn't really notice, to be honest. They give you so much time, it's hard to really fuck it up. We've unlocked a new dungeon. Let's give it a try. Seems as though right now the highest level is 30. Based on the dungeon requirements. This is another Colosseum dungeon, not an actual dungeon. Basically the same thing I did before, but with a different boss. That's kind of disappointing. I wonder if this game actually does have real dungeons. Looks like he summoned ads. Luckily, I'm a pretty good AoE class. And there it is. I'll quest a little bit longer, then I'm going to check out the other classes and see if they feel better to play than last time as well. Guess we're going to slaughter some sick horses now, put them out of their misery. How dare you get sick. Looks like we got another boss fight. Oh, great. That failed. Nice block, love. Good fight, Shield Maiden. You tried. Looks like we're heading to a different biome now. Some kind of desert area by the looks of it. My character sure does love slaughtering wildlife. Next up, I've got to kill 10 buzzards. Making fairly short work of them though. There it is, level 11, and I think we're heading off to a new city soon. Quite an epic entrance to the city. Been leveling for about 4 hours at this point, and I kind of want to check out the other classes now. So let's see if they've improved. Let's check out the Mage. The last time I played the Mage, I remember it being horrendous. I do appreciate that the intro of this game basically allows you to play an endgame character for a short period of time. Really great in helping players figure out what class they want to play. Magic abilities feel pretty fucking impactful. I can spam the frost attack a few times, 3 times. Got a 3 ability, which is a blink. That definitely feels a lot more fluid than it did the last time I played this game. The Mage combat feels way better than it did the first time I played this game. Holy crap. Like, the blink is actually really nice. What does my V do? We charge it up, and we get stunned by George. The mage actually feels even better than the warrior. That is fucking badass. The devs have really done a great job of improving the combat of this game. Let's try my fire combo. So my fire abilities are all on my right click. Arcane bolt. Dude, that looks so cool. It's like a Gatling gun of Arcane when you get that right. And that's the boss killed. Now the Ranger. That's a bloody badass outfit. Number 1 ability, shoots arrows in the air. Number 2, number 3, kind of backwards dodge. Number 4, charged arrow barrage. Oh, you have to reload as a Ranger. Interesting. The Ranger feels okay, but very, very rooted in place for a lot of her abilities. The animations and stuff are a lot better than the first time I played this class though. Now for the Berserker. This was the class I played the most the first time I played Bless Unleashed, so I should have a good feel for how much this one's improved. Last time this class was clunky as fuck, and straight away I can tell they've sped up the animations. They've improved the audio-visual feedback from attacks. Number 2, big fucking crush ability. Number 4, what's this? Oh, that feels cool. My number 1 ability, I hold it down and I do a big AoE spin. Try my C ability. So this puts me into rage mode. I wonder if this means I can't get CC'd. That would make sense. Oh yeah, the Berserker's really fucking cool. Jesus, that number 4 ability is insane. He just fucking smashes the ground for so long. I think I'm at the point where I can actually say it. The combat has improved to the point of being passable now. Whereas the last time I played it, that was nowhere near the case. So props to the devs for making the necessary changes there. With that, I think we're going to call it a day there. Bless Unleashed. Not as bad as I was expecting. So after revisiting Bless Unleashed for the PC release, my first impressions are as follows. The devs have greatly improved the combat since the last time I played, and it actually feels somewhat passable now. It's faster, more impactful, the dodge roll actually works now, and you feel less rooted in place. There's still a lot of room for improvement though. The game will be free to play and is gearing up for an early 2021 release, so it might bridge the gap to other upcoming MMOs like New World for some people. There's a lot of mounts to collect for those of you that are into that. I thought the world bosses felt pretty epic and rewarding. The game can be played with both controller and mouse keyboard, and the graphics are okay, I guess. The devs haven't done anything to change the UI from the console version to the PC version. The UI feels absolutely awful, from navigating your bags, the menus, and the sheer space it takes, as well as the lack of customization. You can only track 2 quests at once, which is a massive pain in the ass. You can't change attack direction by moving the camera like New World, resulting in a clunky feel. If they fixed this, the combat would feel pretty good. To zoom in, you need to go into the options menu rather than just using the mouse scroll wheel. Very bizarre. And it's just a linear, predictable, run-of-the-mill MMORPG with nothing overly special about it. Overall, Bless Unleashed has finally gone from a dogshit tier MMO to an average tier MMO, which has far surpassed my expectations for the game, considering the track record of the Bless developers. This is actually a game you could probably get a reasonable amount of enjoyment from for a period of time, if you don't mind linear theme park style MMO leveling. I was very surprised by the improvements to the combat, and if all the cons I've listed could be fixed, then maybe this could turn into a somewhat decent game, but the success of it obviously depends on how fun the end game is, which we obviously didn't cover in this first impressions. But that's it for this video guys. As always, let me know your thoughts on Bless Unleashed in the comments below. Is this a game you'd actually consider trying out now? Do you think it'll be a success? Shout out to Exit Lag for improving my ping for the recording of Bless Unleashed. The Asian servers for this game are located in Japan, so using Exit Lag got me down to around 90 ms rather than 110. Links for them in the description below if you want to improve the ping for your online games, and social media links on screen. Thanks for watching, I hope you all have a successful day, and I'll see you again really soon.